about you, but I got a Super Bowl hangover for sure. Go
Oh,
Chiefs. Yeah, baby. I'm hungover from winning so much money, man. You
oh
know?
yeah.
Good Super Bowl for me. From a money perspective, that's all we're looking at here. Money. Hey, welcome to Last Minute Betting. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. The OddsJam Partner Program, folks. In the description, there is a link. Get going on that, man. Right now. 50% revenue share. Also, hey, you want some picks? You could have me and Mike's picks if he ever shows up. Yeah, me and Mike's picks up. There's a 14-day free trial. And, we're up a little bit. Tony and mine's golf picks are up just a little bit. We're hanging in there. And by the way, we share what our record is when you become a subscriber. There is actually some documents there that you can see how it works. Anyway, Mike's here. Justin's here. Justin, incredible Super Bowl from a money perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. We made some money. Me and you and Tony were on the Chiefs from the get-go. And some people are on the 49ers. I don't want to, point out anybody.
Well, if you're talking about me, you're 100% wrong. I did not place a bet on the 49ers. And
but that's not what you were saying. That's not what you were saying. Sorry. You're going to have
no,
to
that is. I said a million times that I did not want to be sitting there and Patrick Mahomes have the ball in his hand and thinking to myself, crap.
And you also said the 49ers. You were taking the 49ers. That's what you said.
I never said I am betting the 49ers. I did say I'm tired of the Chiefs. I didn't truthfully want them to win.
I didn't say you were betting them. You said you were on them. You were picking them. All right.
You're 100% wrong.
Justin, did he pick the Niners?
Well, I don't remember him even making a pick, so I think he was like.
So he dodged.
He dodged it, I guess. I don't know.
He dodged it, even though everything he was saying was leaning to the Niners. Okay. So whatever, dude.
I can't remember.
Thanks a lot, man.
Hey. This game came down to just that. Patrick Mahomes with the ball in his hand. And, most of the game, well, you didn't necessarily know for a fact that was going to happen because if you...
That's not a pick. I mean, you said you thought the Niners. That's what you were on, dude. I'm telling you.
I thought the Niners had a great chance at winning this game. Yes, I 100% did. I knew that it was not going to be easy.
You're on the Niners and you lost. You didn't bet it, but you lost.
Well, and I guess I need to show my bet slip because you're wrong. You were wrong, Bob.
Why, did you bet the Chiefs yesterday?
I told you I did. Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you. You did?
Yes.
Well,
yes, I took the Chiefs money line. You
followed three smart guys like me and Justin and Tony. All right? You tailed us.
Well, look, I'll tell you, most of that game, you did not feel that Mahomes was going to end up with the ball in his hands because the 49ers had a couple of different opportunities to really put that game away, especially, where they end up kicking the field goal to go up 19-16. You really felt they needed to get in the end zone there. And with the time where it was at, I mean, one first down and they can milk that clock all the way out and kick a field goal and win that game. So
did you guys see the meme that's out where Kelsey's over there yelling at Andy Reid And the meme says, "You're embarrassing me in front of my girlfriend."
Yeah, seen them all. Seen them all.
Well, it's good stuff.
I don't get it. They won the Super Bowl. I mean,
I know. Well, here's the deal. That was right after that fumble.
Right.
And
yeah.
I think Kelsey's like, "What the hell are you doing? Why am I not getting the ball?"
I also remember saying, if you remember, I told you, I pointed out about the Chiefs and New England teams like that, dynasty type teams, that they wait for you to make the mistakes and they capitalize. They usually don't make. Now, granted, the Chiefs did make some mistakes of their own, but they if you remember, at one point there was only one team that had points off of turnovers, and it was the Chiefs. They had the 7 points off of the botched punt, whatever you want to call it. They scored a touchdown that put them up 13-10. San Francisco was not able to capitalize fully on the mistakes the Chiefs did make. The Pacheco fumble, the Mahomes interception. They weren't able to capitalize on those, and that's what these teams do, like the Chiefs, like the Patriots always did. They wait until you make a mistake, and they capitalize, and they take full advantage, and that's what ended up happening, unfortunately, to the 49ers, even though, I mean, they got away from the running game. Once again, you saw them go back to it in overtime, and look what happened. They drove all the way down the field, but
we know what happened. I gotta interject here. Let me ask you guys a question: should the Niners have gone for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal? Justin, your first.
Yeah, that's a tough question because, I feel like, yeah, you're giving the ball to Mahomes and you're putting the ball in his court to win the game. But at the same time, it's like your defense was playing pretty lights out in the first half. So
here's the problem. The message he sent to his team was, we were going to go take it. You're going to go take it, then you go for it on 4th down, either there, because if not, here's when you do it, because what ended up happening, they take the field goal, and guess what? Mahomes takes them down the field and gets them almost gets them to win the game there in regulation, but they held them to a field goal, ties the game. So if I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'm saying this: there's no way I'm letting him have the ball again to do something, because he just about won it in regulation there. And they settled for the field goal to tie it to get to overtime. I am almost thinking that I go for it on 4th down instead of kicking that field goal in overtime then, because at that point, you are basically, regardless, you're putting the ball in Mahomes' hand with a chance to win. Even taking that field goal, you still gave Mahomes the ball with a chance to win. And yeah, I know he has to put it in the end zone as to opposed to if they go for it on 4th down and miss it. But look at where San Fran had the ball. Where were they at that time? Inside the 20, weren't they?
Yes.
I think it's inside the 10, maybe.
Yeah. So at that point, I think I go for it there, because I just saw what happened at the end of regulation. I gave Mahomes a chance to do something, and he did. If your message was, we're going to go take this game, you have to go for it on one of those 2 4th downs. As much as we criticize guys for doing that, look, this is Patrick Mahomes, man. You cannot allow him to have the ball to either tie the game or win it. It's over. Because guess what? If they need a touchdown instead of a field goal in regulation, they're probably going to end up getting the touchdown, right? I mean, that's just how this guy operates. He's smart. He knows how to do it. And what a great call to have him run the football on that 4th down. I was sitting there thinking, if you give it to Pacheco again,
yeah, I know.
He's already had a rough look. Credit Pacheco for continuing to fight and not giving up. He did have some pretty good runs, even despite the fumble and then the botched fumble that they recovered and lost a lot of yards on. But he did fight. But in that situation, not giving it to Pacheco again. He just got stuffed, put the ball in Mahomes' hands, let him run.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, you got a lot of analysis there. I got to just tell you right now. Here's my whole thing. I'm going to tell you right now that the reason that the Chiefs won, and yes, we know it's Mahomes, but their defense, when Spagnuolo cranked up the pressure and started blitzing more, and they started getting into Purdy's face, Justin, that's when the game changed because quite frankly, the Niners were totally in control offensively. I thought that they were dictating the pace of the game.
Well, you know what was interesting? I saw Get Up this morning. Dan Orlovsky said like Chris Jones, he took like 3 touchdowns away from the 49ers because he was just all up in Brock Purdy's face. The other thing that was very interesting about the overtime was half of the 49ers players didn't even know about the new rule. Like, I knew about it ahead of time. Why did they know?
Exactly.
I don't get it.
Yeah, no. But on the same token, another reason to quit going away from the running game. I mean, I don't know why they started doing that. And then, like I said, you saw, some big plays. Purdy misses a couple of throws here and there that could have been touchdowns, but not able to have a clean enough pocket to get the throw on target. And, I don't understand why they waited that long to start pounding the rock again to McCaffrey. But, it is what it is.
I said he needed to run the ball 25 times or have 25 touches. He had those, but only because of overtime. They should have kept running the ball to him in the fourth quarter and wearing down the D line of the Chiefs. And remember the play that Chris Jones came in unblocked. How in the hell does that happen? I mean, you got to account for him. How can you not account for him?
Well, one thing we haven't talked about is the blocked extra point. How crazy that ended up being, and important.
Yeah, if you're a 49ers fan, you got to be so tilted about that because they would have been up points and they would have had to got a touchdown. That's
right.
Exactly. And again, I'm not so sure that had that happened and Mahomes needed to get the ball in the end, because remember that drive was dictated by we need to get the field goal at least. We don't have to get the ball in the end zone here, right? So their mindset on that drive, now they were going to try to attempt if they got in that situation, but they knew, hey, we just need the field goal. I think if they know that, because there's a minute, 48 left when they get the ball on that last drive, 2 timeouts or something. I mean, if Mahomes needed to get the ball in the end zone there, he probably does.
Right. So Jake Moody was the guy who blocked the extra point. Or was it Chanel?
No, Moody's the kicker.
Chanel, I'm sorry. What am I saying? Chanel is the one. He also recovered a fumble and had a tackle for like a tackle for a loss. And
he recovered the McCaffrey fumble, then I assume, right?
No, he might have recovered.
That had to have been it.
Yeah, he had to have recovered one of the ones, though, maybe that, because you remember
it wouldn't have been on the punt.
No, Pacheco fumbled 3 times in the game.
Was it 3 times? I thought it was like.
Well, maybe it was 2.
2.
Yeah, I thought it was.
But one wasn't recovered.
Right.
Exactly.
I forgot about that one.
A lot happened in that game, though. If you think about it, I mean, it was a great game. I mean, I will say that it was a fantastic game. I mean, we got a treat.
Here we go, guys. Here it is. Leo Chanel. Well, no, that's not it.
Okay.
God darn. I'm sorry, guys. I'll find it here. Mike, take over and do some EV, would you?
Yeah, no, I'm going to. But just final touches on the Super Bowl, though, guys. We got to admit this. We had kind of expected a higher scoring game, and it being more low scoring, I still was really entertained because a lot happened despite it being lower scoring. There was a lot of excitement. So,
I mean, in the first half, I was like, oh, this Super Bowl's got 2019 written all over it. But then the second half, it got really exciting.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the better Super Bowls we have seen in recent times, and we do get to see quite a bit of good ones, but that one was for sure a treat for all of us. So let's jump into it, guys. EV, what do we got out here right now?
I actually did pick up a couple plays before we went on air, but
holy cow, look at some of these. 20%, that's going to be gone.
Oh, that's already gone.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be able to get that. Have to move quick on that. That's a college basketball player prop too, and there's one on his rebounds as well. Yeah, see, that one's gone. The rebounds line. Look at that. They had it at plus 130, and they've now changed it to minus 127. That was a huge misprice. Hence, 17%. On the left there. Man, yeah, these are all gone. Look at that. Plus 106. They've changed it to minus 137. Unreal.
Yeah, looks like Bet Rivers is having some problems with their software today.
Yeah, they are. Then here's another one. Hunter Dickinson over 19.5 points. I actually like this, I think. At plus 133, it's still good. Holy cow. Over 9.5 rebounds. This one I really, really like at plus 120. Yeah, if we move quick on Bet Rivers, they might let us get that, but they may not let us get it down. Bet Rivers pretty lame.
Yeah. Well,
holy.
I was going to say I'm jealous we don't have it, but maybe in that case, maybe I'm glad we don't have it.
Yeah. These lines are really off on Bet Rivers right now, guys. So any of these plays you're seeing, if you're on Bet Rivers, go try to smash these right now because they have an incredible edge, and some of them are gone. The Hunter Dickinson rebounds, jump on that if you can, and you won't.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
All right, here it is, guys. I found it. Leo Chanel yesterday. 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 forced fumble, 1 blocked extra point. That's from the Wisconsin Badgers, former linebacker, man. That was a hell of a game.
Yeah, without him, they probably would not have won.
And as a matter of fact, he graded out at like 92, which was the highest graded defensive player on the field yesterday. That's pretty phenomenal.
Wow.
Definitely.
Indeed.
Definitely. Very, very insane there. So yeah, we're gonna try to get a couple of these on Bet Rivers, the ones we can get. Now let's jump down here and see what's out here as we continue to go down the list. Just a ton of plays out here right now.
Do they got Tony Bet in Illinois?
No.
No.
I don't know why I'm showing lines for that. I'll need to.
You got to filter them out.
Yeah. Because there's I'm showing Bovada right there.
No, yeah, that's.
Well, I can get Bovada.
Right. Tony Bet you cannot get. Tony Bet's a Canadian book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why I'm showing those.
You got to go to your filters and filter it out.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Yeah. All right. I got I want to ask Justin a question here real quick. You know how everybody is always saying, and Mike, you can jump in here too. You know, it's the end of the football season. Super Bowl's over. Now people are worrying about that. Okay, I'm gonna stop my OddsJam plan, or pick it up next football season. Blah 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 blah. Justin, is there any reason to quit betting after the Super Bowl?
No, not really. I mean, like, yeah, they got still a lot of months of NBA and, another month of college basketball, and MLB is going to be back. And hell, even if like all of those sports were not available, you could still go on Underdog and Prize Picks and bet on, League of Legends like Alex does, like,
right.
Still do that.
Right. But hold on, you missed one sport, NHL.
And NHL, right. Missed that one.
Yeah. And let's not forget the NBA.
And the NBA. That's absolutely right.
And you could bet on golf too, folks. There's plenty to bet on. You don't need to worry about just because football's over with. That, is not the end all get all of the world of betting. There's more to bet. As a matter of fact, Mike and I have made more money on baseball than we have on any other sport.
Not for me, no.
No? I thought you had it one time.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you had it one time. You were way up there. Probably a couple of years ago now.
For me, for baseball is the best sport for me on the main markets. Those ones I get really easy.
Okay.
I went on a hot streak last August.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Get on that hot streak. Let's go. We'll be tailing Randall with some college basketball plays here in the future. That's going to happen. You know what? The thing is that the Super Bowl's over. It's not the end of sports, folks. It was a great Super Bowl. I loved it. I made money. Some people are going to be saying they're going to be glad that there's no more Taylor and Travis for a while. That'll be out of the news. It's not in their face. But remember one thing. Her and Roger Goodell were talking there. He loves what she's bringing to the table for the NFL. It's a great story. I love it. Patrick Mahomes and his beautiful wife and kids. What a great story there. And Andy Reid, who everybody on that team loves. He is, and Andy Reid, Mike, we know this from all the years with Donovan McNabb. Andy Reid deserves to have the success he's had, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to like 5 NFC or 4 NFC championships with McNabb?
5.
Yeah. And only made it to 1 Super Bowl and lost that Super Bowl. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, by the great Tom Brady. Actually, I should say by the great Adam Vinatieri, because he's the guy who kicked the field goal, not Tom Brady. Let's get that straight right now. And by the way, I was hoping Butker would kick a game-winning field goal and he'd be the MVP, but so much for that. I put a little on that. All right, folks. See you tomorrow night. Got a new guy coming on tomorrow night. You'll love him. AB.
Awesome.
See ya.
See ya.